What do you do if you hear a big spider in your house? What is the worst gift to give to someone? Women of Reddit, what are men not ready to hear? First thing that comes to mind is the word no, but that's a different topic. You don't have to be macho or a manly man. My husband did everything his friends told him not to do on our first date. I mean, he rambled on about Star Trek and MTG and some band I care nothing about. I didn't care. I love that he was honest and had hobbies he was passionate about. You all really do need to clip your nails. Oh God, how did you know? You have to wash in your crack, not just the cheeks. I promise you, it's not gay if you're washing your butt. Like, it's just hygienic. Anger is an emotion. If you're angry a lot or easily upset and people have to walk on eggshells around you, guess what? You're an emotional person. If your bathroom is too gross to poop in, it's not gonna work out.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
It's okay to admit you like cuddling, perhaps even more than I do. Being kind and friendly doesn't mean they are into you. Absolutely yes on this one. It's just called being a nice person. We know it's not all men. Unfortunately, we don't know which men, so we have to be equally cautious around all of them. What major events do you think will happen in 2023? Fetch will finally happen. Ugh, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's never gonna happen. No, thanks. I've had enough. Got my fingers crossed for alien contact. That would be interesting, but highly unlikely. Are we starting to make the 2023 bingo board already? Apocalypse Bingo, 2023 edition. McDonald's brings back Grimace. Chaos ensues. I call my double chin Grimace. I think it would be nice if Grimace came back, though they must have proper containment or else we are all doomed. But can we maybe just have one uneventful year instead? Ooh, sorry, I don't think that's ever gonna happen again. Me shaking hands with Dumbledore. I've won the House Cup. And you're the head boy. And captain of the Quidditch team. Fairly large asteroid gonna hit in Russia north of Nurba near the Lena River sometime around the beginning of November. I came here to be entertained, but now I'm concerned. King Charles poisoned by a $200 leaky fountain pen. Queen's dogs mistake his fingers for sausages. Shenanigans follows. Delete this before we curse ourselves by manifesting something into existence. Atheists, did you never believe in God, or what made you switch sides? Catholic school. I've only ever heard bad things about places like that. No, never switched sides. My dad taught me to always question authority. Religion failed the test early on. Both of my parents were Sunday school teachers, but I found the concept of hell to be impossible to reconcile with the idea of a loving God. I was raised religious, but I never believed in any of it. I always thought it was silly when I was little and all the adults were just pretending, although I could never figure out why. No, I wasn't raised with religion in my household, so the idea never even came up. I am sure I believed at some point, just like I believed in Santa Claus. At some point you start thinking critically though, and realize it makes no sense, and I don't consider it a side to be on. If you're watching, Santa is real, okay? He's real. You're fine. What situation is Introvert's nightmare? Oh God, I'm not giving you my weakness. Networking events. Just being put in a room and forced to talk to other people. No thanks. Being picked out of the crowd at an assembly, concert, magic show, etc. Teacher, everyone find a partner. Oh, I hated those days. Ugh. And I'd always be too slow to pick someone, so I just get stuck with the weird kid, i.e. myself. As a child, my worst nightmare was when my parents got visitors and I'm stuck upstairs hungry and thirsty because I can't access the kitchen. I went many a nights without eating food because my parents were having a party. Let's all introduce ourselves. That's why I dropped out of college, because every class made us do, oh, tell us something about yourself. And I'm like, no thank you. After parties. You mean there's more stuff to do after the stuff we planned on doing? I only have so much energy to deal with people and it was already used up. A total surprise party for me at my place with everyone and their significant other, so I'm essentially the 49th wheel at my own party. Kill me now. Being forced into public speaking last moment. I think I have had a nightmare about that, of just getting randomly called up to give a speech about something I had no idea what I was talking about. That's not loud enough. I said, "Good morning, team!" And the next day, I would have quit because I'm not working with people who do this. What is something only an idiot would own? I swear if I own every single thing on this list. Come on, man. A joint checking account with a Nigerian prince. Okay, so I'm not that dumb, at least. Official naming of a star. Can confirm. Do own one. Am idiot. A Darwin Award. If you don't know what that is, quick Google will get you there. Let me go check in my garage. All right, for sure. Yeah, just keep us posted. A tiger. You have to be stupid and rich to be able to get a tiger. A shirt with alpha male on it. Sure, buddy. You're an alpha male. Why else would you be wearing a sign that's advertising it to the world? Luggage with combination 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, numbers are hard, okay? If I want something to easily open, then leave me be. Reddit coins. Never gonna catch me with no Reddit coins, no way, no how. Come by my place sometime. I'll show you all kinds of stuff an idiot would own, edited to thank whomever for the award. What video game absolutely lived up to the hype? Oh my god, Cyberpunk 20 whatever. Of course that lived up to the hype. Portal 2. 100% yes. Oh my god, I've played that game so many times. San Andreas had a massive amount of hype and massive shoes to fill, and it absolutely shattered expectations. Knights of the Old Republic in Star Wars. I've heard nothing but good things about the game, so I guess I should probably play it soon. Resident Evil 2 Remake. So far, those remakes have been pretty good. World of Warcraft, the first time around. Unfortunately, I'm not old enough to remember, Warcraft coming out, so I don't know the hype. Red Dead Redemption. The first one or the second one? Very different distinctions there. Mario 64. You mean Super Mario 64? Are you even a fan? Halo 2. Absolutely. Halo was like a complete cultural reset, and then Halo 2 just came and upped the ante, and then the Halo 3 came and did it again, and then Halo 4 kind of started getting meh. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Fun fact for you, I actually got an inside tip that there's gonna be a new fighter. It's me. Battlefield 3. Absolutely insane how that game filled my life. Original Wrath of the Lich King. It was pretty much everything we wanted. The peak of WoW. They will never hit that high again. Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart sure did. Yeah, slay, period. Spider-Man PS4, anyone? Such a good game. Oh god, I wish I had a PS5. I want to play Miles. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I have spent more hours on this game than any other. It also came out at the perfect time when everyone was inside and yearning for farming and stuff, I guess. What screams trashy parents? When their kids could literally set the world on fire and they'll blame anyone else to avoid responsibility. Kids running around a store trashing the place and not a parent in sight. It's like children spawn in department stores. You never know where they come from or who they're with. Babies in the background of twerking videos. It's just weird. Just here to make sure I don't qualify. So far, so good. Social media influencers whose entire content is their children. People who publicly punish their kids online. Parents who give out way too many details about their children, giving them lack of privacy. Child exploitation at its finest. When I waited tables in college, I saw a mother fill her young toddler's bottle with Coca-Cola. I thought it was just horrible. Yeah, babies don't want soda. They want milk, water, and, I don't know, apple juice? As you can see, I'm not great with kids. Poor people of Reddit. What's the most comically out of touch advice you've been given by someone wealthier? I had a boss at the time tell me it can't be more than $800 for rent in the DC area when I asked for a pay raise. The minimum rent I could find at the time was closer to $1,800. I guess when you own your own home, you forget that everything is expensive and it keeps getting more expensive. A mom to my mom, a single mother with 3 kids. You should just stop working if you're so stressed about it. Oh, the privilege behind that. God. Then I need to buy several apartments and rent them out. Unfortunately, he did not tell me where to get money to buy several apartments. If I can't afford to rent an apartment, I cannot buy an apartment. Just have your parents give you the money. Bitch, I support my parents. If you think gas is too expensive, just buy an electric car. If I'm unable to pay $50 for a tank of gas, I'm certainly not going to be able to buy a new car, whether it's electric or not. I think the biggest scam with electric cars right now is that they're still being made as a luxury vehicle instead of a standard vehicle. Why don't you get a bigger apartment? I could never live like this. Yeah, thanks. I didn't live with 3 other people on 14.5 square meters because I loved the coziness. I don't understand why your generation rents. Just buy a house. Oh, sure, Grandpa. Yeah, I'll just go down to the house store and buy one for $15. $100. Oh, wait. Being a working parent is easy. Just get a nanny. You should go out more in the right places. That's how you build a network for later in life. Bitch, I can barely afford pasta and one single drink with friends each week. What is something that society says you're too old for, but you enjoy anyway? Video games. I will play them until my hands become old and decrepit. I don't care. Video games are for everyone. There is no age limit. Anything. Because apparently after 30, you are old and just supposed to take care of kids and house and work. Stuffed animals. I grew up in a low-income household and I have a decent job now. I will buy stuffed animals that look adorable and fluffy and cuddly because I have money and I can. The fact that I'm slowly being pushed off of my bed because of the amount of them is irrelevant. I'm 55. I enjoy cartoons, sugary cereal, dyeing my hair purple, and basically whatever I want. Life is too short to live by what society thinks I should or shouldn't be doing. I'm a grown woman with my own income and I enjoy watching kids' movies in the theater and buying premium, super soft stuffed animals. Yeah, it's childish, but it's harmless and it makes me really happy. Cartoons. I'm 62. Watch some anime. Old Looney Tunes, Family Guy, Simpsons. Again, there is no age limit on watching cartoons. Like, it's just, if you like it, you like it. Legos. Well, of course, Legos are for everyone. Bright colors. Old ladies my age are expected to just like beige, gray, or gray blue, or equally dull and muddy colors. I like jewel tones and pastels, but people see that as immature for some reason. People born in the 90s and before, what's the thing you could understand and today's generation wouldn't? Knowing everyone's phone number. You had to actually dial people's numbers so you remembered them after a few times. I don't know anybody's number these days. It's a nice luxury. Like, you can't complain about it. The TV guide printed in the local newspaper. Also newspapers. We still get newspapers, we just don't read them. Slapping the TV to improve the reception. This actually worked. Not having every song universally available at the press of a button made discovering new music and artists an incredibly personal odyssey. How to be out of contact. I'm going out. I'll be back later. Bye. It does make it interesting when you decide to just turn your phone off when you go out sometimes. Though it can be dangerous. How annoying dial-up internet was. The super long spiral cord on the home phone that let you go into another room to have a private call. Yeah, but it's a good thing we evolved out of that. Like, having wireless phones is like the peak. What's something you could eat for the rest of your life? Soft pretzels and nacho cheese. Like, it just gimme. I crave the pretzels. Gimme. Potatoes. I read recently that potatoes are actually like really good for like vitamins and other things you need to live. Homemade bread just coming out the oven with a slab of butter on it. That does sound good, though I kind of suck at making homemade bread. Technically, poison. Nah, you'll get sick of it. Believe me, it's to die for. Ramen/sushi. Ooh, really good choice, but like sushi is so dangerous because you always want so much, but you can only finish like one roll. It's, garlic bread. I could go to town on some good garlic bread. Croissants, hot with salty butter. Pho. What the fuck? Oh wow, real original small time Charlie. Everyone's made that joke. What should we absolutely not do when visiting the USA? Don't get out of the car immediately when you're pulled over. I guess that's a thing in non-US places. Visit the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's disappointing. To piggyback on this, don't buy maps of Hollywood stars' homes. That just sounds so creepy. Like, oh yeah, here's where all of these people live. Go stalk them at their home. Walk into a crosswalk, assuming the cars will stop for you. Yeah, drivers are insane, so be very careful around the road. Trespassing into private property. I think that's just a general rule of thumb, even for us. Let's say you're heading to my neck of the woods, or desert in my case, the city of Las Vegas. Don't spend all of your time on the strip, unless that's all you can do. People might speak highly of 7 magic mountains, but it's a waste of time. It's just rocks painted in colors that don't fit the surrounding area. And if you feel like you're in an area that sets your gut instinct off, trust it. Most importantly, try not to be rude to people who are just doing their jobs. Don't say anything racist, even as a joke. You never know who you're gonna alienate. It's just not worth it. Yeah, and don't make racist jokes either. Like, just don't do that at all. People who have ADHD, what's the one day-to-day thing that you struggle on? Multiple things in one day. I can kill it in a job, I can kill it in school, I can absolutely slay all of my house/adulting tasks, but mixing any of these is problem. I can never sit down and just read a book. Are you trying to read a book every day? Like, of course that's gonna be hard. Brush teeth, LOL. Yeah, I suffer from this one. Please brush your teeth. I got 8 cavities and I can't get them filled. I am almost 50 and never had a bedtime. I used to think people were joking when they said, time to go to bed. How the hell do you know that? Just because you have to work tomorrow? Bullshit. Procrastination. My fear of failure causes me to do everything except what I am supposed to be doing until it becomes so urgent that I have to get it done in an almost emergency state, not spending all of my money on random crap. I fall into this category as well. It is a struggle for sure. Always finding cold cups of coffee and tea that I left laying around, got distracted, and then forgot about. Not realizing how much time I spend on something trying to make it absolutely perfect, regardless of how little it actually matters. Time loss while hyper-focusing is a real problem and has costed me many hours of needed sleep. Existing. Laundry doesn't get done, phone calls don't get made, and everything is a struggle. What do you consider the most iconic movie prop of all time? Dorothy's ruby slippers. They were silver in the book. The ruby color filmed better. Oh, interesting. I actually didn't know that. Learn something new every day. The lightsaber. The golden statue from the opening to Raiders of the Lost Ark, or the Ark itself. A DeLorean. All good picks. I mean, they're definitely burned into culture forever. The mechanical shark from Jaws, which they named Bruce. Is that why they named the shark Bruce in Finding Nemo? For me, it is the mask Michael Myers wears in Halloween, 1978. Forever a mainstay in Halloween culture. Forever, I think. The DeLorean in Back to the Future. I think I've been told that the DeLorean was actually like a really bad car, but it just became popular because Back to the Future used it. Everlasting gobstoppers. Can you consider food a prop? I didn't think you could. The Heart of the Ocean necklace from Titanic. Yeah, but they just threw that in the ocean, so like what's the point? Yoda puppet. Yoda puppet. Burp burp. Yoda puppet. Burp 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 burp. I don't get the reference. Sorry. The golden ticket from Willy Wonka. It did always make me hope that I would find it in a chocolate bar. Granted, I wasn't getting Wonka bars, but still. Pulp Fiction, briefcase. That is a good one, but do we know what was in it? Like, has anyone confirmed it? What's the worst thing that humans invented? Every breed of dog that looks like it's constantly struggling to survive. Torture methods. We're surprisingly creative when it comes to that. Pop-up ads. They've been getting worse, too. There was a website I went to where the ad started floating across my screen to stay in my field of vision until I touched it to close it. Gravity. Damn you, Isaac Newton. Water bottles and Nestle. Ooh, yeah, we really frumped that one up, huh? Systems with loopholes that we allow a-holes to abuse. Windows Vista. I thought people liked Vista. What do you mean? Sliced bread. It's all cocky now that everything is the best thing since it was invented. Smug a-hole. More humans. If we could just stop production on any more models, that would be great. Plastic. I don't know why we haven't tried making plastic more biodegradable, but I guess we'll just kill the earth. Why not? What is your first television memory? Oh, I have no idea. Maybe SpongeBob? I don't know. Pink Panther. I remember only watching that on Boomerang when that was still a channel, I think. I think watching Empire Strikes Back. Back before 1983, when a movie like that playing on TV was a big deal. The arc on Sesame Street when they went to Puerto Rico. Did that happen? Wait, hang on. I gotta do some research. Mighty Mouse. Some good old cartoons. Captain Kangaroo. Every weekday morning. Okay, but you made that up, right? That doesn't exist. Pulp Fiction and Lady Diana's death. News coverage of John Lennon's murder. Dang, a lot of people remember the bad stuff on TV. The super sharp knife commercial. Okay, but which one? Every knife commercial says they're the sharpest knife, so how can I tell? SpongeBob episode where he says, "Greetings, comrades." I don't know, I always chuckled when I think back to it, even to this day, 20 years later. Oh my god, SpongeBob is that old? Oh no. Thomas the Tank Engine, when Gordon fell in the ditch. It's stuck with me for years. What do you swear on your life to be 100% true? They changed the Reese's recipe. The makers of baby wipes intentionally wrap them in a way so when you pull one out the container, you get 2 to 3 and waste them because they are a bitch to put back in. That the printer will always run out of ink, or that the paper will get jammed when you're already rushing and stressed. Happens all the time. You can summon your period by wearing white pants. That's an experiment you should not do, I'd say. Every cart I pull at Walmart has at least one square tire. If I'm having a bad day, it can always get worse. You can make things foolproof, but the world will make better fools. The way people drive and the way they use a shopping trolley are directly linked. Sunday does not have 24 hours. I'm gonna need to see your work on that one. If you're running late, you will be stuck at every possible red light. The universe knows that you're late, so it will do everything to ruin your day. Who is the closest person alive to a modern day Einstein? I swear if I see any Elon Musk, Thomas Einstein, Albert Einstein's great-grandson. By blood, yes. Intelligence-wise, I don't know him. We probably don't know about them. They're probably buried in some pharma, rocket science, technology company and are content to do their thing. The heroin addict I worked with at a Jimmy John's that helped my coworker with her physics homework. The strangest people work at Jimmy John's. That's why I worked there, I guess. Terrence Tao. Never heard of her. Not gonna lie, it's probably me. I was thinking the same thing about you too, but being so much smarter than me, you got your comment in first. Just here to downvote the Elon Musk comments. Thank you. Some heroes don't wear capes. For sure, it's da baby. Let's go! The modern day Einstein has 3 jobs just trying to pay rent. Then I guess that makes my brother modern day Einstein. What discontinued thing do you really want brought back? Everything not being a subscription. I'd love to buy something and own it, not pay every damn month to use stuff in my own house. Indoor roller skating. Awesome times. Great shape. Fun friends. This is still a thing, at least where I live. We've got a couple actually around where I live. I've been to a couple. They're pretty fun, but a little grimy and icky because they can't pay people to clean it. Surge soda from the 90s. Surge! Jello pudding pops without Cosby. Apple empanadas from Taco Bell. I had no idea they made those. That sounds like it could be good, but it is still Taco Bell. MTV, the one with the music videos. You mean to tell me you don't like watching ridiculousness 24/7? Come on. That feeling of N64 3D graphics in video games after only having played 2D for years. It was a magical change during that period. It's so hard to describe. McDonald's snack wraps. I could eat like 4 in a single sitting. Remember when you used to be able to fill out that sheet of paper with how many books you read, and then when you reached a certain number of books, you got a free personal pizza? I want that back. The generally accepted principle that people kept their stupid political views to themselves. What lie was spread by mankind as truth? Oh, I didn't know we were getting into the deep questions. If I eat my vegetables, I'll grow up to be big and strong. That when you shave, the hair grows thicker. I don't remember if that was ever proven or disproven. Turning the interior light on in a vehicle while moving is illegal. If I was lied to about this, what else have I been told that was a lie? Divine rights of royals. Like, you're not special because you inbred and rule. That's a different kind of special. Daylight savings time was established to help farmers. Is that a lie? I thought that was the truth. That carrots improve your eyesight. Have you ever seen a rabbit wearing glasses? Checkmate. That a piece of paper that we trade for stuff is worth spending most of our times working for it. Ha! Joke's on you. I work to see digital numbers change on my bank account app. Santa. Screw that guy. Now he just costs me loads of money. I thought I was getting free gifts from the dude. Now I gotta buy them? What? What's something you used to be cheap on until you tried a high quality version and now you can't go back? Windshield wipers. I used to buy the cheap ones and would get so annoyed that they would always skip across the windshield. I thought all wipers did that until I bought the expensive ones. I'll never buy the cheap ones again. Dish soap. My God, I will never again purchase great value dish soap. Dawn for the win. A winter coat. You can never go wrong with a really good jacket. Backpacks. Again, if you get a really good backpack, that thing will last you forever. Earbuds/headphones. Used to think people who paid over $20 for earbuds were ridiculous. Eventually got tired of my $12 ones breaking or being in such low quality. My bed. Please everyone, treat yourself and buy a high quality bed set. Mattresses are expensive, but it's worth its weight in gold. Even if you just get a new set of covers, something with a high thread count. Sleep itself isn't as important as how you sleep. Shoes. Major rule of life. Don't skimp out on anything that comes between you and the ground. Shoes, tires, bed. Do keep in mind the one other rule of thumb. Sometimes things that are expensive are worse. Employees. Are you saying that you were underpaying your employees? You do not deserve to have anyone then. What was stolen from you years ago that you're still mad about? A digital camera with some photos on it that had not yet been backed up. There are memories there that can never be replaced, including my son's first Halloween. Oof, that sounds rough. I'm so sorry. A mood bracelet from the 2nd grade. F you, Haley. It's been years and you still haven't given it back yet. Haley Dunphy? She stole Dylan's guitar too. I got a Lucari Lucario Pokemon card that I saved up for 3 weeks to afford. I was in the 3rd grade. I was playing with some other kids when I set my deck down on a table and went to the bathroom. When I came back, my Lucario was gone. I knew it was effing Tony who stole it. That little rat was eyeing that card up the entire day. I never got it back because when I accused him of stealing it, he started crying and the teacher made me apologize to him. It has been almost 15 years. I have never forgotten. I have never forgiven. F you, Tony. The $10 I supposedly lost when I was 8. My dad said he didn't steal it, but I know. My younger sister's boyfriend stole my guitar out of the attic, but his younger brother was working in the same restaurant that I worked in, and he was bragging about how he and his brother vandalized a factory nearby. I called Crime Solvers and reported them. I got a $200 reward for it. I was about 8. Someone stole my precious green and red stone that I'd found in a sandpit. They pretended that they had no idea what happened, blamed someone else, and gave me some shitty glitter or something to make up for it. I'm still not 100% sure what happened or who took it, but I'm still pissed. They tried to act like they were helping me and I believed it, and I only realized later that they could have been lying. A 14-karat gold unicorn pendant. I took off my necklace to have a shower and left it on the bathroom counter. Once I had dressed in my room, I went back to put it back on. The gold chain was there, but not the unicorn. It was the last gift I had received from my parents when they were together. Kicker, my future stepbrother stole it to give to his girlfriend. I saw it on her less than a week later. I never did get it back. Oh, that's just evil. Did you ever confront them? It's yours. My innocence. Please say it was something from the internet. Just something on the internet. Something on the internet, please. Someone stole a birdhouse that my grandfather custom made for me as a Christmas present. The birdhouse was mounted on a pole with multiple levels, like a bird condo, and much detail. It was stolen from the yard late at night. Birds, eggs, and all. If there were birds and eggs in there, then maybe it was an animal, but I can't imagine somebody just yanking it off. You swap your life with the main character of the last thing you watched. How effed are you? Oh god, I'm in Rings of Power. Please, shoot me. Last night I watched The Great British Bake Off. Oh, that one's nice, cause you're just the main character at that point. There is no main character on that show, right? Oh shit. I must fight King Kong. Now that makes me question the question. Do you swap lives like you are Godzilla, or do you just become the role of Godzilla but you're still a guy? The news. I'm now a dead monarch. June, Handmaid's Tale. I'm Stan from American Dad, so it's not looking good. The only plus is Francine. Queen Elizabeth II, The Crown. Could be worse, I guess. She-Hulk. I be twerking. I'm Gordon Ramsay. Not bad at all. Okay, but which show were you watching? Hotel Hell? Kitchen Nightmares? Hell's Kitchen? We don't know your motivation yet. Simba. I'm a lion with an excuse to F Nala. It's an absolute win. BoJack Horseman. Oh no, I'm so sorry. What is the worst gift to give to someone? Unless specifically requested, book on self-help or weight loss, membership to a fitness club, appliances. Yeah, if you give somebody a weight loss book, you're kind of an a-hole. Re-gifting something they gifted you immediately after receiving it from them. That's just an indirect way of saying, I hated what you gave me, so here it is. A donation has been made in your name to... Yeah, in that case, just give me the money. I need the donations. Toothpaste. Does it count if it's a dentist on Halloween? Because yeah, it's still bad. Unrequested pet. Yeah, because if you're not ready to take care of an animal, then rough. That's just dumping responsibility on you. My grandparents would always buy gas station watches and give them to us. Come to find out, after they both passed away, $2 million in the bank. What do you do if you hear a big spider in your house? I'm sorry, hear the spider? You hear the spider. That's too big. You burn the house. Bro, if I hear a spider, then it's his house now. I ain't coming back. Wait, what noise does spiders make? Footsteps. Yeah, absolutely not. No thanks. Thank God I'm not in Australia. Oh, wait. If the spider is so large I can hear it, I'm moving continent. When you were talking about hearing the beast instead of seeing it, you know it's time for action. I would get 8 sticks, tie them together, and use them to knock on the door to the house in the hopes he may answer the door. Then I'd slam it behind him and peg it upstairs under the bed. Not under the bed, he can get you there. Yeet the spider out. It's not paying rent. Well, good luck with that. Let her be. She can eat the flies and chill as long as she likes. We had a spider living in our laundry area for weeks and called her Clara. Shit on it. Verbally or physically, because you're gonna have to be real quick to just shotgun that poop out. On that creepy note, we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brandon, and I will see you some other time. Bye-bye!